Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Yellow Jacket Field, where today a huge region series kicks off between the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets and the Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes. Jeff Davis 12-0 in region play, 21-3 overall. Fitzgerald is 11-4 in region play, 14-1 overall. Fitzgerald will complete their region schedule this week against Jeff Davis. Jeff Davis will have this series and then 3 games against Brantley next week to complete the regular season. But the winner of this series is going to be a long way towards determining the region champion. The Jeff Davis can win at least 2 of the 3 games. They'll be assured of first place in the region. Fitzgerald is hoping to sweep the Jackets and then maybe get some help from Brantley County next week to give them a leg up on the Jackets in terms of the region race. So a big game today to kick off this region series. We'll go to Fitzgerald on Thursday and wind up the series back here at home on Friday with Fitzgerald. This is, of course, the Lumber City Drug pregame show. The umpires are approaching home plate. A beautiful day, hardly a cloud in the sky. A little bit cooler temperatures than last week. Temperature low 70s, maybe dipping into the upper 60s. A bit of a breeze blowing. Looks like it's blowing kind of in from center field. But it's going to be a great day from baseball. So we're going to take a break right now, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back with tonight's starting lineups right at this timeout. This is the Lumber City Drug pregame show.
Jeff Davis High School would like to thank the following alumni sponsors for the support of Yellow Jacket Athletics:
Renaissance Bank, Baby and Me, Dr. Jenna Roberts, Stinson's Barbecue, Omaha Bank and Trust, Davis Home and Garden, Ragland Timber Company, Rebel Auction, McPherson Manufacturing, South Georgia Dentistry, and Whitfield and Breelove PC.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Welcome back to Yellow Jacket Field, where today the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets taking on the Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes in a big Region 1A Division 1 matchup. Jeff Davis coming into action today 12-0 in the region. Fitzgerald 2.5 games back at 11-4. Worth County holds down the 3rd spot in the region, 9-6. Then comes the Brantley County Herons at 5-7. Bacon County and Thomasville both at 3-9. And Berrien County 2-10 in region play, and that gets you the current standings in Region 1A, Division 1. Brantley County is at Bacon today for a single game. Berrien is at Thomasville. Worth County is in non-region play today against Irwin County. So we'll try to get you updates on some of those scores as we go along here. The meeting's still going at home plate between the coaches and umpires here on the Lumber City Drug pregame show. Fitzgerald and don their purple jerseys, white numbers, gray pants, purple caps. The Jackets in the home whites, white jerseys, white pants, jerseys with the navy letters and numbers trimmed in gold, and, of course, the navy blue cap with the interlocking JD. Let's go ahead and get you the starting lineups first for the Fitzgerald Purple Hurricane. Leading it off, the shortstop, Evan Turner. Batting second and pitching will be Cohen Griffin. Center fielder Wilton Davis will hit third. And batting cleanup, playing first base, Ashton Bryan. Brady Brown will be at third base, hitting fifth. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Connor Price. In the 7th spot will be the second baseman, Caden Cowan. The catcher, Brody Singletary, will hit 8th. And batting 9th, designated hitter, Matthew Cohen. Aiden Royal will start for the Hurricanes in left field. The Hurricanes are coached by Brandon Reeder. And those are your starting lineups for the Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes. And now for your Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets head coach Paul Glass, a record of 544 wins, 269 losses. Leading it off, center fielder Malachi Smith. Batting second, the pitcher Eli Saunders. Hitting third, patrolling left field will be Trayton Webster. In the cleanup spot will be third baseman Jonathan Bohannon. Designator Colby Beach will hit fifth. Batting sixth will be the catcher Dylan Kerlock. Carter Galbraith will play first base and hit seventh. Batting eighth, the second baseman Braden Lawley. And batting ninth in right field, Jude Worthington. Zach Hewlett is going to start defensively at shortstop for the Yellow Jackets. And there you have the starting lineups for the Jeff Davis Yellow Jackets. And now we're going to pause here for our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
There you have the national anthem here from Yellow Jacket Field. Let's take a timeout, get some words from our sponsors. We'll be back with the first pitch following this break on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network. EP American Footwear in Hazelhurst is proud to be a part of the Hazelhurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazelhurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazelhurst. Go Jackets!
As alumni and daycare sponsor of Jeff Davis Athletics, the staff at Lumber City Drugs is dedicated to the health and well-being of every customer they serve. Whether that is packaging your medication for ease or scooping Bluebell ice cream, they are here to make your day just a little bit better. Stop in anytime to see how they can better serve you with your medication management or satisfying that sweet tooth. Go Jack.
Thank you for joining us here, and we've just brought you the Lumber City Drug pregame show. Let's set the defense for the Yellow Jackets. The outfield left to right, Trayton Webster, Malachi Smith, and Jude Worthington. Around the horn, third to first, Jonathan Bohannon, Zach Hewlett, Braden Lawley, Carter Galbraith, Dylan Kerlock behind the plate, and on the mound, senior right-hander Eli Saunders. Saunders, 8 wins, no losses, 1 save on the season, a 0.76 earned run average, 55 innings pitched, 33 hits allowed, 9 runs, just 6 of them earned, 6 walks against a team leading 61 strikeouts. Evan Turner, Cohen Griffin, and Wilson Davis will start things for the Purple Hurricanes. Saunders, the senior, headed to Bruton Parker College next year. Swing fires the first pitch in there. It's popped up. Third baseman Jonathan Bohannon will make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out, and we are underway. That'll bring up Cohen Griffin. Griffin's going to bat from the left side. You see our alumni sponsors scrolling across the bottom of our score bug in the upper left-hand corner. So the pitcher stands in. Takes it a little bit low for ball one. Eli has been pretty consistent on the mound. That one's fouled back and out of play. A 0.76 earned run average this late in the season. It means he has done some very efficient work on the mound. The count is 1-1. The pitch just missed the outside corner. Eli, who holds the mitt high above his face as he gets the sign. That one misses outside. And Saunders has fallen behind the batter 3-1, and he's usually fills up the strike zone. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That's bounced towards first. Carter Garber's going to field it right behind the bag, step on the first base, and there's out number two. Bring up Wilson Davis, the center fielder. Looks like Davis is also going bat left-handed.
Now batting, number 12, Wilson Davis.
Bohannon playing just inside the bag at third. Carter Garber deep at first. There's a first pitch in there for a strike, an all-speed pitch at 67 miles an hour. We're right on the edge of the grass at short and second. On the infield, the outfield, medium depth and straight away. That's popped up. Carter Garber at first base is going to make the call as he drifts towards the middle of the diamond, makes the catch. And an easy 3-up, 3-down inning for Eli Saunders. Hurricanes nothing, Jackets coming to bat. This is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-4884 or pop in at 22 Cross Street in Hazelhurst, behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Blessing lives one smile at a time, the Orthodontic Center is ready to serve you with offices in both Vidalia and Baxley. The Orthodontic Center's goal is to deliver quality care in a courteous, respectful, and compassionate manner. Their purpose is to be the hands and feet of Christ by providing beautiful, healthy, straight smiles to local communities. The Orthodontic Center hopes you will trust them to care for you and strives to be your first and only choice for orthodontic care. From us to you, smile big and go Jackets.
We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Defense for the Purple Hurricanes, outfield left to right, Brian Davis Price. Third to first on the infield, Brown, Turner, Cowan, and Bryan. Singletary behind the plate and on the mound, left-hander Cohen Griffin. Griffin is listed about 6'3", 145. So he is a long, tall guy out there on the mound. And that height, if he's got a long stride on his pitch, it'll look like he's releasing the pitch about 45 feet from home plate. But let's see how that goes. Malachi Smith, Eli Saunders, and Trayton Webster are going to lead things off. First pitch to Malachi is in for a strike. Malachi hitting .361, which leads the team with 18 runs driven in. Griffin working from the stretch full time. That one's fouled out of play. Nothing into the count. Jackets trying to Bounced back from a tough loss Friday against the Vidalia Indians on the road. Way up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Malachi bats from the left side. Waits on the 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball that stayed up and in. Count evens at 2-2. Third baseman Brown playing right on the edge of the grass against the left-hander. It's going to lift that one down the left field line, but it's going to be foul. Count will stay 2 balls, 2 strikes. Smith climbs back in, crowds up on the plate from the left side. Lefty-lefty matchup. Fights that one off to stay alive, and the count will stay 2-2. Griffin comes set just above the belt. Right back up the middle. It hits the mound. Shortstop's going to field it, but he'll have no play at first. Malachi beats it easily, an infield single. That would have been easily into center field if it hadn't caromed off the mound, but still a base hit for Malachi Smith. He's aboard with nobody out for Eli Saunders. Eli hitting .306 with 14 driven in. Showed bunt, but the pitch was up and away. Eli checks down at third base with head coach Paul Glass to get the sign. Coach Caleb Brown at the first base coaching box. Griffin stretches, pitches, bunts, a good bunt. First base side, the mound pitcher up, throwing in time, just in time to get Saunders at first. That's going to move fast runner into scoring position. Trayton Webster will be the batter. Trayton hitting .349, leads the team with 3 home runs and also leads with 23 RBI. So your leading run producer is at bat, a fast man at second base with 1 out. And this is going to be popped up on the infield. Shortstop Turner going to circle under it and make the catch for out number 2. Smith has to hold at second. And that's going to leave it to Jonathan Bohannon if the Jackets are going to score here in the first inning. Bohannon's hitting .321, a pair of homers, and 10 driven in. It's been a while since he's gone deep. Takes one down low and away at 77 miles an hour. Be a good spot to see Jonathan hit another big fly. Jonathan also heading to Bruton Parker College. Swing and a miss. 79 on the outer edge and a down. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second with 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. That one's off the plate. Appreciate everyone joining us here on our Pallet One live stream. The 2-1 pitch. Sails outside. And now count in Bohannon's favor, 3-1. He can sit on the fastball and try to drive it here. Missed outside, ball 4. So Bohannon draws a walk. He'll trot down to first. 2 on, 2 outs for Colby Beach. Colby hitting .278 with 14 driven in. See if the Jackets can do something here with 2 outs. Beach takes a big cut but comes up empty with 79 down and away from the senior who's headed to Georgia Southwestern College next year. Breaking ball is in for a strike. 0-2. So Griffin a strike away from getting out of an opening inning jam here. The stretch and pitch way outside. Malachi on the run. The throw down. Not in time. So a stolen base. And Jonathan Bohannon's going to trail him in there. So second and third with 2 outs. So 2 in scoring position for Beach. Count a ball and 2 strikes. The left-hander stretches and pitches. Just a bit outside. Boy, the Fitzgerald fans really wanted that call. Heard them erupt on the call of the pitch, but it's just off the plate. 2-2 the count. A good take there by Beach. Breaking ball, he fought that one off. Count remains 2-2. Malachi's at second. Malachi's at third. Bohannon's at second. Looking with that 2-out RBI hit here that Coach Glass really emphasizes. Got him swinging with another breaking ball. That's going to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The Jackets leave 2. We've played 1 inning, no score on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
With over 40 years' experience in the pallet industry, Pallet One Inc. is the nation's largest single-source, asset-based pallet manufacturer. Pallet One has over 90 company-owned wood packing and pallet manufacturing operations across the U.S., including Hazelhurst, Georgia. The company also offers customized services, including wood packaging, design, engineering, and testing, and is an industry leader in robotic and automated pallet manufacturing processes. Pallet One provides unmatched quality and expertise as the industry leader. Pallet One focuses on continuous improvement while producing and delivering pallets at the lowest price possible.
Your eyes are your window to the world around you, and good vision is important to everyone. At Southern Eye Care, you can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Your vision matters at Southern Eye Care in Hazelhurst. Call them for an appointment at 912-375-2516 or visit them online at southernEyeCarePC.com.
We move on to the second inning, no score. It'll be Ashton Bryan, Brady Brown, and Connor Price due up for Fitzgerald. Eli Saunders looks in to get the sign from Dylan Kerlock. First pitch is fouled off. Nothing and 1 the count. Low and in on the breaking ball. Count evens up at a ball and a strike. There's a fastball at 80 miles an hour that paints the outside corner. 1-2 to the left-handed batter. They got a ton of lefties. 3 out of the 4 so far in the batting order for Fitzgerald have hit from the left side. Ground ball out toward second. Lolly gets a nice, easy hop. The throw to first in time, and there's 1 away. That will bring up Brady Brown. Brown, the third baseman, wearing the knicker-style pants pulled up above his knees, actually, with the purple stockings. Swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. 0-1. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the second inning. Fastball nails the outside corner, and it's 0-2. That's Eli that we know that just pumps strike after strike. Very efficient with his pitch count. The 0-2 just got enough to stay alive. A big sweeping curveball. Count stays 0-2. So even with the 0-2 count, Eli went right after him with his out pitch, the breaking ball. Carlock set up outside. Fastball is lifted in the air. Zach Hewlett, the shortstop, right on the edge of the grass, is going to make the catch for out number 2. So Connor Price will bat with nobody on and 2 outs. Price, right fielder, right-handed batter. Eli in the wind. Blows a fastball right by him. The 0-1 pitch. Another one. That's a breaking ball that he swings and misses, so it's quickly 0-2. Working quickly. Here comes Eli. Got him. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that's going to end the inning. The Fitzgerald is done here in the top of the second. We move on to the bottom half. Still no score on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
EP American Footwear in Hazelhurst is proud to be a part of the Hazelhurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you are looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 at 10 North Gill Street in Hazelhurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazelhurst. Go Jackets! Bottom of the second inning, no score in the ball game. The Jackets will send Dylan Carlock, Carter Galbraith, and Braden Lawley to the plate. So Carlock hitting .300 with 16 runs driven in. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play, 0-1. Carlock right-handed batter with a wide open stance. Takes one low and away to even the count at a ball and a strike. Jackets catcher. Another one heading to Bruton Parker College. That's a ground ball to second. Cowan with it over to first to Bryce. Or Brian rather in time. And there's one away. Carter Galbraith. Carter Galbraith hitting .250 with 12 RBI. Lefty Griffin delivers. Swing and a miss. Fastball down and in to Carter. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Count quickly 0-2. So Cohen Griffin is also filling up the strike zone. Got him swinging on 3 pitches. Second strikeout for Griffin. There's 2 away.
Now batting number 7,
Braden Lally will come to the plate. Braden hitting .296, has driven in 11. Lally missed a couple of games last week with some leg issues. He's going to foul the first pitch off. Nobody on, 2 outs for the Jackets. Big region matchup here with Fitzgerald. The winner of this series could very well end up your region champion. That's chopper out towards short. Shortstop Turner with it. The throw to first in time and a quick 3 up, 3 down inning for the Yellow Jackets. We move on to the third. No score. The Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
As alumni and daycare sponsor of Jeff Davis Athletics, the staff at Limber City Drugs is dedicated to the health and well-being of every customer they serve. Whether that is packaging your medication for ease or scooping Bluebell ice cream, they are here to make your day just a little bit better. Stop in anytime to see how they can better serve you with your medication management or satisfying that sweet tooth. Go Jack.
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-4884 or pop in at 22 Cross Street in Hazelhurst behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
leading off Fitzgerald here at the top of the third.
Top of the third inning comes along. It's going to be the bottom third of the order. Caden Cowan, Brody Singletary, and Matthew Cowan. First pitch to Caden Cowan's in for a strike. One ball, one strike, the count. Saunders winding, pitching. Ground ball to Zach Hewlett at short, who fires to Carter Galbraith. And there is one away. Brody Singletary the catcher will step to the plate.
Now batting number 27, Brody Singletary.
Elias set down the first 7 batters in order that he's faced. There's a fly ball center field. Malachi Smith drifting towards right, coming in to make the catch. And there's quickly 2 gone. Matthew Cowan.
Now batting number 5, Matthew Cowan.
A designated hitter stands in. Nobody on, 2 outs. He's going to lift that one up short. Pop right behind the mound. Zach Hewlett on the run. Makes the catch right behind the pitcher's mound in the grass. And that's going to be another 3 up, 3 down inning for Eli Saunders. Go to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. This is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Blessing lives one smile at a time, the Orthodontic Center is ready to serve you with offices in both Vidalia and Baxley. The Orthodontic Center's goal is to deliver quality care in a courteous, respectful, and compassionate manner. Their purpose is to be the hands and feet of Christ by providing beautiful, healthy, straight smiles to local communities. The Orthodontic Center hopes you will trust them to care for you and strives to be your first and only choice for orthodontic care. From us to you, smile big and go Jackets.
With over 40 years' experience in the pallet industry, Pallet One Inc. is the nation's largest single-source, asset-based pallet manufacturer. Pallet One has over 90 company-owned wood packing and pallet manufacturing operations across the U.S., including Hazelhurst, Georgia. The company also offers customized services, including wood packaging, design, engineering, and testing, and is an industry leader in robotic and automated pallet manufacturing processes. Pallet One provides unmatched quality and expertise as an industry leader. Pallet One focuses on continuous improvement while producing and delivering pallets at the lowest price possible.
We move on to the bottom of the third inning. No score in this one. It'll be Jude Worthington, then Malachi Smith and Eli Saunders. In a non-region game, Irwin County defeated Worth County by a score of 5-3. I think they're playing a doubleheader today. Bacon and Brantley are tied up at 1 apiece. Berrien County leads Fitzgerald 5-2. That you caught up with some region action. I'll bring Jude Worthington to the plate. Jude hitting .246 with 10 runs driven in. He has got his bat heated up here lately. See if he can stay hot and get us started here. Jackets only have one hit through the first time through the batting order. That's foul back. 0-1. Jude was caught the first baseman backed up deep, so he was trying to push it over to first and bunt for a hit. Swing and a miss. High fastball, and Jude's behind in the count, 0-2. That's down the line, right field. Right fielder on the run. And it's fouled down by the hitting facility. So Jude will come back and get another swing at it. Jude's a whole lot easier to say than Worthington. But Worthington's at the plate now with no balls, 2 strikes a count. Crowding up on the plate from the right side. Almost hit him inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Jude's going to climb right back up on the plate. The lefty shakes off one side. Now he's set. The pitch tied him up, but Jude somehow got a piece of that one. Another pitch right in on his fist. Awkward swing by Worthington, but he stayed alive. Count remains 1-2. Breaking ball is fouled off and out of play on the right side. Jude's battling up there, making Griffin work. The 1-2 pitch. That one's lifted again, foul on the right side. So a good battle going on here between Jude Worthington and Cohen Griffin. See if Jude can get on and turn the lineup over to Malachi Smith. That one's going to stay in play. A high pop on the right side. Second baseman going out into the grass behind first to make the catch. 1 away. So Malachi Smith singled to lead off the bottom of the first. End up stranded at third. We're still scoreless in the bottom of the third inning. And beginning of a series with Fitzgerald with huge playoff seeding implications. That's fouled off on the left side. Jackets lead the region 12-0. Fitzgerald second place at 11-4. Swing and a miss, high fastball. 0-2. Malachi may have chased that one a little bit out of the zone there. Now he's behind in the count. Really has to protect the plate. Bases are empty with 1 out. And bounced outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Griffin isn't overpowering his fastball since 78-80. But he's not leaving anything in the middle of the plate. Ground ball towards short. Shortstop's having to charge in quickly. Up and throwing. And able to get Malachi by a step. Eli Saunders will come to the plate. Eli had sacrificed his first time up. Nobody on 2 outs. It's popped out of play. Nothing in 1 the count. Hurts me to say it, but congratulations to the Florida Gators on winning the National Men's Basketball Championship. That's a fly ball right side. That's deep. If it stays fair, it's trouble. But it's a foul ball down into the corner. A long, noisy strike. And Eli now behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Florida defeating Houston, the championship game. They defeated my Auburn Tigers in the first semifinal game of the series. Auburn led for the better part of that game, but Florida had the most points at the end, and that's what counts. Eli battles that one off. Count stays 0-2. Phillies at Atlanta tonight. Braves split a pair of games with the Marlins and had one rained out over the weekend. The 0-2, low and in. Bases empty, 2 outs for the Jackets. The 1-2 to Saunders. That was again low. To even up the count at 2-2. Cohen Griffin gave up a leadoff hit and then a 2-out walk. And the Jackets stranded second and third in the first inning. It's popped up behind the plate. It's out of play. So Jude Worthington and now Eli Saunders both extended at bats to make Cohen Griffin work up his pitch count. Unofficially, I got him at 49 pitches already. Count is 2-2. The stretch and the pitch. Popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Bryan, the first baseman, is going to make the catch, and the Jackets go 3 up, 3 down here in the third. We played 3 with no score. This is Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Your eyes are your window to the world around you, and good vision is important to everyone. At Southern Eye Care, you can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Your vision matters at Southern Eye Care in Hazelhurst. Call them for an appointment at 912-375-2516 or visit them online at southerneyecarepc.com.
We go to the fourth inning, all scoreless. Eli Saunders faces the minimum 9 batters through the first 3 innings. He'll climb back up on the bump and face the top of the order, Turner, Griffin, and Davis. The throw goes down, and we're ready. Jackets come into action today with a team ERA of 1.79. That shows a full, solid, consistent pitching staff. Evan Turner popped to third his first time up. Eli ready to go, pumps in a strike on a breaking ball. Want to check this appeal down the first. They said no swing. On a fastball low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled on to the Canes dugout. Nice play by the on-deck batter Griffin. So Eli's ahead in the count, of 1 ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outer edge. It was a good take by Turner. Evens the count up at 2-2. Breaking ball. Again, a good solid take by Turner. Runs the count full, 3-2. Eli ready to go quickly. Short hop out by Hewlett. First throw to first is short, and Carter Galbraith can't handle the hop. So Turner reaches on an error. So the first base runner for the Canes comes in the top of the 4th. I'll bring up Cohen Griffin, the pitcher, with a man aboard. Nobody out. We expect a bunt right here. Griffin shows bunt late, pushes the bunt towards third. Bohannon charges, throws on the run in time. It does move Turner into scoring position with 1 out. Wilson Davis popped out to first in his first at bat. Another lefty in the Canes lineup. First threat of the game by Fitzgerald as they got their first base runner. He's now at second with 1 out. Breaking ball is in for a strike. Eli working from the stretch. Checks the runner. Comes to the plate. That's fouled out of play on the left field line. Eli now ahead in the count. 0-2. Runner with a pretty good lead. Turner out at second. That's a high fly ball right field. Jude Worthington having to go back. Still going back. Turns around. It's over his head. He can't make it. They're going to send the runner in from third. Here comes a relay from Carter Galbraith to the plate, and he is going to be dead meat. Jude, got a tremendous throw. Let's see if we can get that on. We don't have instant replay. Ball was over his head. Jude ran it down against the wall, got a quick throw into Carter Galbraith, who a perfect relay throw into the plate. So 9-4-2 on the put out at home. Give Wilson Davis a double So the first hit of the game for the Canes. But the out at the plate now makes it 2 away for Ashton Bryan. And I mean, the runner didn't even attempt to slide. He was out so far. He was still in the grass area coming to home plate when the throw got to the catcher. That's how quickly the relay happened and got the ball into home. Throw back to second. Oh, very, very close play. Jackets fans thought they had him picked off. Hewlett snuck in behind the runner, and Eli with a quick spin and throw against Davis, who had a healthy lead. Eli gives him a couple of looks, comes to the plate, misses outside for ball 1. Runner at second, 2 outs for the Canes. They've had a runner thrown out at home plate here in the inning. We're still scoreless. Another throw back. Not as close this time. The throw went to the wrong side of the bag. Hewlett had to try to make a swipe tag. But Davis has shortened his lead up a bit. The 1-0 pitch hit foul on the left side. Evens the count at 1-1. Runner at second with 2 outs. Big region series. Battle for the 1 seed out of the region. Jackets currently hold that first place, but Fitzgerald just 2.5 games back. A little bit high, I guess. Two and 1 the count. Saunders from the stretch. Another throwback. Count 2 balls and a strike to Ashton Bryan. Call strike, curveball catches the inside corner. Evens the count at 2-2. Curveball biting down and into the lefty. See what Saunders elects to do here. Fouled out of play, left side. Count stays 2-2. So first inning that Eli's had any adversity to work through. He went 9 up and 9 down before the error to start the inning. The 2-2 pitch. Over the mound towards second. Lolly's over to first in time, and that will end the inning. So Eli Saunders pitches around the opening area. No error, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left. Go to the bottom of the 4th. Got to get the bats going. Jackets, Canes, no score on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets! EP American Footwear in Hazelhurst is proud to be a part of the Hazelhurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County sports. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, they are hiring for all shifts. You can apply in person Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, at 10 North Gill Street in Hazelhurst. Go Jackets from all the folks at EP American Footwear of Hazelhurst. Go Jackets! Bottom of the fourth inning, we're still scoreless here. The Jackets will send Trayton Webster, Jonathan Bohannon, and Colby Beach to the plate. Cohen Griffin has held the Jackets to just one hit through the first 3 innings. That was a leadoff single in the first by Malachi Smith. Jonathan Bohannon drew a 2-out walk. The Jackets stranded 2 runners in the first. They've gone. Cohen has set down 7 in a row since. So lefty-lefty matchup here. High for ball 1. Webster popped out to short his first time up. He cranks that one into right field. Right fielder on the run towards the hitting facility and can't make the catch as he was on the warning track right in front of the bullpen area. So Trayton Webster catches new life. Count even at 1-1. See if he can make that hurt. The 1-1. Missed low and away. The 2-1 pitch. Up high, it's now 3-1. So a dangerous count to a dangerous hitter. Saunders leads the team with 3 round trippers. Going to send that one there to left. Left fielder Brian back about 3 or 4 steps will make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Jonathan Bohannon walked his first time up. Bohannon stands in against Griffin. Fastball up and away. Swing and a miss. 77 miles an hour. And Bohannon just a little over the top of it. 76 right in on his fist. And it's 1-2. Checked his swing on the pitch down and in. Count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lefty from the stretch with nobody on. Got him swinging. 3rd strikeout for Griffin. 2 gone. Bring up Colby Beach, who struck out his first time. We're scoreless in the 4th. Nobody on 2 outs for the Jackets. And this call strike on Beach. Battle for possibly a region championship here this week. It's foul back. Colby behind the count, 0-2. Jackets just 2.5 games up on Fitzgerald in the region standings. Fouled out of play. Count stays 0-2. Bases empty, 2 outs. A really good pitcher's duel going on here today. Hard hit but foul. I really haven't, other than Malachi's single back up the middle that didn't leave the infield. It was hit hard, but it hit the mound, and that kind of took the steam off of it. But the Jackets really haven't hit the ball hard since then. They're way up high. A ball and 2 strikes. Call strike 3, got him with a pitch down and in. 4th strikeout for Griffin, and the Jackets go in order here in the bottom of the 4th. We move on to the 5th, still scoreless. It's the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
As alumni and daycare sponsor of Jeff Davis Athletics, the staff at Limber City Drugs is dedicated to the health well-being of every customer they serve. Whether that is packaging your medication for ease or scooping Bluebell ice cream, they are here to make your day just a little bit better. Stop in anytime to see how they can better serve you with your medication management or satisfying that sweet tooth. Go Jack.
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-4884 or pop in at 22 Cross Street in Hazelhurst behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
We move on to the 5th. It's going to be Brady Brown, Connor Price, and Caden Cowell, and Eli Saunders. Continues to work for the Jackets. Get you some region updates after this pitch. High in the air, foul. Thomasville and Berrien are now tied up at 5 apiece. Brantley County leads Bacon 4-1. And the other 2 region games going on today. That missed down and away. A ball and a strike, the count. It's even at 1 apiece. Has a ground ball to short. Hewlett with the backhanded pickup. Nice throw over to Carter Galbraith. 1 away. Connor Price struck out his first time up. Only strikeout that Eli Saunders has recorded today. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball by Eli Saunders. Missed inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. In the 4th, Jackets let a man aboard with an error. Must have been a bit wide. It's like a pretty good pitch. It's 2-1. After an out. Same spot, same call. 3-1 the count. Wilson Davis doubled with Jude Worthington and Carter Galbraith threw Evan Turner out at the plate by 10 steps. A 3-1 pitch. That's upstairs. And there's a walk. First walk of the game issued by Eli Saunders. So 1 on with 1 out. Just the 7th walk issued by Eli this year. Caden Cowan grounded to short his first time. Little flare, right field. That's trouble. That's down line. They're going to hold Price at second. So an opposite field bloop hit. And the Canes have runners first and second with one out for Brody Singletary. Singletary flied to center his first time up. That's what you worry about with these little tight games like this. A little bloop here, a bad hop there, and all of a sudden you find yourself behind on the scoreboards. We're still scoreless, but the Canes have 2 on with just 1 out. Breaking ball in for a strike. Eli's got to really bear down here. A walk and a bloop single have the Canes in business here. Missed inside. We head to Fitzgerald on Thursday and then come back home Friday for the series finale back here at Yellow Jacket Field. Chopper, third base side, Bohannon going to get the runner at second for the force there. Wiley will turn and make sure the runner holds at third. So 5-4 on the put out at second. Put Singletary at first on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs for Matthew Cowan, who popped to short. Going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher Singletary. That will be Kyla Kraus. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. For the 9-hole hitter, Matthew Cowan, the designated hitter. Canes trying to take the lead here in the 5th. Still no score. There's a fly ball left field. Trayton Webster has it measured. And that's the end of the threat. Eli pitches out of a jam here. No run, a hit, no errors, 2 left. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Come on, we got to get the bats going. No score on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Blessing lives one smile at a time. The Orthodontic Center is ready to serve you with offices in both Vidalia and Baxley. The Orthodontic Center's goal is to deliver quality care in a courteous, respectful, and compassionate manner. Their purpose is to be the hands and feet of Christ by providing beautiful, healthy, straight smiles to local communities. The Orthodontic Center hopes you will trust them to care for you and strives to be your first and only choice for orthodontic care. From us to you, smile big and go Jackets.
With over 40 years' experience in the pallet industry, Pallet One Inc. is the nation's largest single-source, asset-based pallet manufacturer. Pallet One has over 90 company-owned wood packing and pallet manufacturing operations across the U.S., including Hazelhurst, Georgia. The company also offers customized services, including wood packaging, design, engineering, and testing, and is an industry leader in robotic and automated pallet manufacturing processes. Pallet One provides unmatched quality and expertise as an industry leader. Pallet One focuses on continuous improvement while producing and delivering pallets at the lowest price possible.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, scoreless. Dylan Kerlock, Carter Galbraith, and Braden Lawley. Cohen Griffin has gone the distance so far for the Canes. Jackets have but 1 hit. That was a leadoff single in the first by Malachi Smith. Since then, Cohen has set down 10 in a row. Call strike on the outside corner. Kerlock bounced out to second his first time up. There's a fly ball that's going to get down into right field for a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Jackets. Second time they've led off an inning with a hit. So Kerlock's aboard. Josh Worthington is going to come on to run for Dylan Kerlock. Carter Galbraith struck out his first time up. Colin Griffin has struck out 4 in the game. Josh Worthington has 8 stolen bases on the season. There's a bunt, but foul. That's second on the team, tied with Malachi Smith. Trayton Webster leads with 9 steals. So good speed at first with nobody out. Galbraith again bunts this one foul on the third base side. He's behind the count 0-2. And we saw him the other night stay with the bunt with 2 strikes and was able to get it down. See what Coach Glass calls for him to do here with a 0-2 count. Showed bunt again. Ball pops away from the catcher, and Worthington is going to get to second on the pass ball. The pitch was low, so it's 1-2 to Galbraith. First baseman all the way in on the grass. Third baseman playing even with the bag. Pitch was inside, almost hit him. A good stab and stop by the catcher Singletary to keep Josh Worthington at second base. Count evens up at 2-2. First baseman still cheating in, expecting a possible bunt. That ball's all the way through the wicket. And a wild pitch is going to get Josh Worthington to third. So the go-ahead runs at third with nobody out. Counts full, 3-2. If Carter Galbraith can put it in play, infield's in. Hot shot by third. Jackets going to take a lead. Carter Galbraith's going to make a big turn at first. He'll hold up there. Carter Galbraith picked up his 13th RBI of the season. And the Jackets take a lead, finally 1-0. Braden Lawley will bat with a run at first, nobody out. And that's where the drawn-in infield got you ahead, as the third baseman didn't have any range. That ball was inside the bag. Bunt ball gets away from the catcher, and we're going to get another runner into scoring position. A pass ball, now 2 wild pitches. And that's going to get the Fitzgerald pitching coach out of the dugout, heading to the mound. While we got a break, we want to remind you we want to thank one of our great supporters, our great sponsors, Amanda Metz with Jabbers. Jabbers does jacket merchandise, logo merchandise. They'll do online store promotions with many of our sports teams, and the proceeds of the sale goes to support the Yellow Jackets. So thanks again to Amanda Metz with Jabbers for her continued support and sponsorship of Jeff Davis Sports. Well, the Jackets have finally broke the ice here in the bottom of the 5th with a run. We have a runner at second, still nobody out. And 1 balls, no strikes to count on Braden Lawley. Lawley has 11 runs driven in on the season. Showing bunt, gets a good bunt. Third base, pitcher's going to field on the third base side. Throw to the second baseman covering. That's going to get Carter Galbraith over to third. So another run at third with 1 out for Jude Worthington, who popped to second his first time up. Fitzgerald's again going to bring the infield in. That worked in our favor last time as Carter Galbraith's smoke went right by the third baseman. Breaking ball swung on and missed. A big high floating curve there. Almost looked like a slow pitch softball pitch. Foul tipped. Jude's nothing into a fly ball of any depth. Should get you a run. The 0-2 pitch missed high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carter Galbraith at third with 1 out. Jackets up 1-0 in a big, huge region matchup here. Again, a wicked swing by Jude Worthington. Managed to foul it off to stay alive. The lefty from the stretch. Infield all the way on the grass. Grounded towards second. They're going to let the runner throw back to third. They got the runner hung up now between third and home. Carter Galbraith, he avoids a tag, and he's safe. And they're going to argue that he may have been out of the baseline, but the catcher establishes the baseline. And that's what the on-plate umpire said. The catcher was out. And they're going to talk this one over, so let's hold it right here before we tally the score. Worthington's going to be at second on the fielder's choice. And they're going to try to argue that Carter Galbraith ran out of the baseline, but the catcher, and they do say safe, catcher establishes the baseline where his position was, and he was well into foul territory. And Carter you've got a couple of feet on each side of wherever the baseline is established. So the run is in. So 2-0, Jeff Davis. And if you just look at it from where the line is painted on the ground, yeah, he was well out of the baseline, but when the catcher is set up in foul territory, the fielder establishes where the baseline is, and you've got 2 feet on either side of where the baseline is established. There's a strike to Malachi Smith. So the Jackets swipe a run when Fitzgerald couldn't execute the rundown. 0-1 the count to Malachi. Runner at second with 1 out. That pitch misses high. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 2-0 Jeff Davis. We're in the 5th. A lot of times you don't see umpires make that ruling. They just go by where the baseline is painted. That missed low and away. This in for a strike. Count evens at 2-2. Runner at second, 1 out. Jackets could use that extra run out there at second in scoring position. You got a pretty good speed out there with Jude Worthington. Malachi bounces it to first. First baseman, a foot race to the bag, and Ashton Bryan will win the race. Worthington will move to third. So 2 outs for Eli Saunders. So Eli a chance to help himself out here. Add a little extra breathing room if he can get a 2-out hit and get Jude Worthington home. Up and away for ball 1. High fly ball. Foul territory, third base side. Third baseman Battling the Sun makes the catch, and that's going to end the inning. But the Jackets pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and 1 left. We go to the 6th. Jackets up 2-0 on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Your eyes are your window to the world around you, and good vision is important to everyone. At Southern Eye Care, you can count on their expertise in treating all types of vision problems to help you see your best. From glasses to contact lenses, from surgical vision correction to treatment of eye disease and injury, their team is here to help take care of your eyes. Your vision matters at Southern Eye Care in Hazelhurst. Call them for an appointment at 912-375-2516 or visit them online at southernEyeCarePC.com.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. Jeff Davis up 2-0. Eli Saunders will face the top of the Canes batting order. Turner, Griffin, and Davis. Got to get 6 more outs, covering a 2-run lead. Turner is single, reached on an error. Eli ready to go. Breaking ball in there for a strike as he had Turner backing out of the box. Breaking ball, curveball catching the inside corner. Call strike, goes to the outside corner with that one, and it's 0-2. Carlock sets up wide. The 0-2 pitch. Pretty good pitch, but the home plate umpire said it was wide, so it's 1-2. Eli come off the mound thinking he had the strikeout. The 1-2 pitch. Same spot. Count goes 2-2. Those are some really close takes by Evan Turner. Got him swinging. Just the second strikeout of the game for Saunders. But a big first out here in the 6th inning. That'll bring up Cohen Griffin, who's popped to first and has a sacrifice bunt. So pitcher versus pitcher here. Left-hander waits on the pitch from Eli Saunders. In and a strike, 66-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Eli working quickly. Liner right field, Jude on the run. That's trouble. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Griffin is going to be at second with a stand-up double with 1 out. Hits are now even at 3 apiece, but the Jackets up 2-0 on the scoreboard. They're going to leave Griffin in to run for himself, it looks like. Wilson Davis, who has a double in 2 trips. Another left-handed batter will step in. So the Canes bring the tying run to the plate here in the 6th inning. Just off the outside corner. Plate kind of squeezing here in the late innings. Low and in. 2-0 the count. unofficially. I've only got Eli at just 61 pitches, so pitch count not an issue, but there is some stirring down in the bullpen. It's like Andrew White up and throwing. There's an off-speed pitch in for a strike. Runner at second, one out for the Canes. The wind in the 2-1 pitch. Missed low and in, a good stop by Carlott to keep the runner at second. But Eli's falling behind in the count, 3 balls and 1 strike. If he can battle back here. Runner leads from second, just 1 out in the inning. Line into right field, that's a base hit. That's going to score a run, and the Canes cut the Jackets' lead in half with a RBI single by Wilson Davis, his second hit of the day. So 2-1 now our score. Jackets with this 1-run lead to bring Ashton Bryan to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with just 1 out. And that's going to get pitching coach Cody Ogilvy out of the dugout. As we pause here, we'll thank once again Amanda Metz with Jabbers, one of our fine sponsors. Be on the lookout when your Jacket sports team posts an online store with Jabbers, and part of the proceeds of those Jacket polo shirts, T-shirts, caps, hoodies, and a lot of other merchandise with the Jacket logo on there will go to support your favorite team. We also want to thank all of our fine sponsors here on the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Sports Network. Battle here for first place in the region. Jeff Davis at 12-0, Fitzgerald 11-4. First game of a 3-game set. Fitzgerald trying to erase a 2.5-game deficit to the Jackets in this 3-game series. Runner at first, 1 out. That's a ground ball. That's through. 3 straight hits for the Canes. They're going to hold the runner at second. So Fitzgerald coming to life here in the 6th after the Jackets scored 2. The Canes have answered with 3 straight hits. We're going to get a pinch runner for the first baseman. Liam Luke is the pinch runner. Brady Brown is 0 for 2. So a double and a pair of singles. Fitzgerald on the move here in the top of the 6th inning. High chop. Back to the mound. Eli's going to turn and throw to first. He looked to third, trying to get the lead runner, but nothing doing there. Good Davis off the bat quickly. So 2 outs now, but runners on second and third. So the Canes have the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second with 2 outs. And Connor Price, who struck out and walked at the plate. High chop, third base foul. Jeff Davis 2, Fitzgerald 1. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Fitzgerald has second and third with 2 outs. Trying to tie the game or possibly take the lead here late. Ball pops away from Carlock. He can't find it. And that's going to get the run in to tie the game. And the go-ahead run's going to move to third. So 2-2 our score. One ball, one strike to Connor Price with the go-ahead run at third now in the top of inning 6. To shortstop. Hewlett has it. Throwing. Dug out by Carter Galbraith. A big play there. Carter Galbraith digging up the low throw, and that's going to end the inning. But Fitzgerald answers right back with 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Well, the bottom of the 6th. Tied up at 2. This is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
EP American Footwear in Hazelhurst is proud to be a part of the Hazelhurst Jeff Davis community and are proud sponsors of all Jeff Davis County schools. If you're looking for a great job with a great company, 3, 4, 5 in the batting order for the Jackets. Webster, Bohannon, and Beach. As we're tied up again, this time at 2 apiece. Colin Griffin still on the mound for Fitzgerald. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Webster's 0 for 2. Off the outer edge for ball 1. Well, Trayton can untie this thing with 1 swing of the bat. Pops him up. Pitcher coming off the mound, struggling and backing up to make the catch. So 1 away. Jonathan Bohannon has walked and struck out. Bohannon takes 1 up and away. The middle of our lineup has been a little off stride the last few games. See if they can come alive here. Bohannon takes it down and in and he's ahead in the count 2-0. Bases empty, 1 out, and a 2-2 ball game. Bottom of inning 6. Fly ball left field. Left fielder coming over into foul territory, and he'll make the catch. We're out number 2. Going to leave up to Colby Beach, who struck out twice. A bases empty, 2 outs for Colby. We'll get a 2-out rally going here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Jackets 2, Canes 2. It's fouled off the catcher's headgear. 0-1. First of a 3-game series with the Canes. Jackets have a 2.5 game lead in the region. That missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. So a big series here. 1 more region series for the Jackets. After this one, the Canes will have finished their region play this week. Missed down in. 2-1 the count. Jackets still sitting number 2 in the power rankings after the loss to Vidalia Friday. Big cut by Colby, comes up empty. It's 2-2. Gordon Lee continues to be number 1. Jackets 2, Swainsboro 3, Model 4, Social Circle 5, and Pepperell number 6. Right up the middle. Shortstop, though, is going to have it. Throw to first just in time to get Colby Beach. And the Jackets go 3 up, 3 down here in the 6th. We move on to the 7th. Got to hold them, Jackets. Jackets 2, Canes 2. It's the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
As alumni and daycare sponsor of Jeff Davis Athletics, the staff at Limber City Drugs is dedicated to the health and well-being of every customer they serve. Whether that is packaging your medication for ease or scooping Bluebell ice cream, they are here to make your day just a little bit better. Stop in anytime to see how they can better serve you with your medication management or satisfying that sweet tooth. Go Jack.
Dr. Kurt Monsiak and his staff at the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic have proudly served this community as the original walk-in clinic for your sick visit needs and as volunteer sports medicine for all our Jeff Davis athletics since 2014. Whether at the clinic, on the sidelines, courtside, mat side, or on the diamond, Dr. Kirk is always ready to help. Give him a call at 912-375-4884 or pop in at 22 Cross Street in Hazelhurst behind Jeff Davis Hospital. God bless and go Jackets from the Jeff Davis Walk-In Clinic.
Jackets 2, Canes 2 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Jackets, Andrew White. Andrew White, 3 wins, 1 loss, 2 saves. 1.14 earned run average, 24 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 11 walks, and 42 strikeouts. The Canes are going to send Cowan Singletary and Caden Cowan Singletary and Matthew Cowan wide for ball 1. In for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. Saunders goes 6 innings, lost 5 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Missed wide at 79. 2 balls and 1 strike. Andrew had a little bit of shoulder problem earlier. Everything's been healthy. Trying to get him stretched back out again. Swing and a miss. 79 miles an hour and right on by, and it's 2-2. White, a big lefty, senior, headed to Truett McConnell College. That missed wide. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Cowan has grounded to short and singled. A 3-2. Down low. A leadoff walk for the Canes. The go-ahead runs on base for Fitzgerald with nobody out. Brody Singletary is 0 for 2. And you would expect Singletary is going to be called on to bunt here with the runner at first. Nobody out. Carter Galbraith having to battle the sun over at first, showing bunt. Fastball right on his fist and fouled off. 0-1 the count to Singletary. White, who works from the third base side of the pitching rubber, pitching from the left side. Bunted. Pitcher's going to have to field. Glove flip over to first in time. The sacrifice does get the runner into scoring position. Well, the go-ahead runs at second with 1 out for Matthew Cowan. Cowan's 0 for 2. So the designated hitter was up with the go-ahead run at second, 1 out. Call strike on the inside corner. Andrew comes set at the belt. Breaking ball off the end of the bat foul. Count is 0-2. The stretch. The 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Big strikeout for Andrew White. 2 away now. The runner still at second. Back to the top of the order for Evan Turner. Turner is 0 for 3, but did reach on an error. So the leadoff batter up for the Canes with the go-ahead run at second, 2 outs. Big sweeping curveball. They appeal out to the base umpire, who I think was asleep out there. He finally says no swing, and that was a horrible call. So all I can say is wow. They asked him 2 or 3 times before he finally responded on the appeal. Swing and a miss. Fastball running away. It's 1-1. Should be 0-2, but it's now 1-1. White trying to pitch around a leadoff walk. We're in the top of the 7th, tied at 2. Throw back to second is not in time. The stretch, pitch. Call strike on the outside corner. 1-2. So Andrew a strike away of getting out of a jam here in the 7th. Sending us to the bottom half of the inning. Tied up at 2. Andrew set at the belt. The pitch. Got him. Struck him out. 2 big strikeouts for Andrew White. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Got to go get them, Jackets. Jeff Davis 2, Fitzgerald 2. This is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Blessing lives one smile at a time, the Orthodontic Center is ready to serve you with offices in both Vidalia and Baxley. The Orthodontic Center's goal is to deliver quality care in a courteous, respectful, and compassionate manner. Their purpose is to be the hands and feet of Christ by providing beautiful, healthy, straight smiles to local communities. The Orthodontic Center hopes you will trust them to care for you and strives to be your first and only choice for orthodontic care. From us to you, smile big and go Jackets.
With over 40 years' experience in the pallet industry, Pallet One Inc. is the nation's largest single-source, asset-based pallet manufacturer. Pallet One has over 90 company-owned wood packing and pallet manufacturing operations across the U.S., including Hazelhurst, Georgia. The company also offers customized services, including wood packaging, design, engineering, and testing, and is an industry leader in robotic and automated pallet manufacturing processes. Pallet One provides unmatched quality and expertise as an industry leader. Pallet One focuses on continuous improvement while producing and delivering pallets at the lowest price possible.
Two runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Canes. 2 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Jackets. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Cohen Griffin is going to try to go the way. Unofficially, I've got him at 98 pitches starting the inning. He's got to go 6, 7, 8 in the Jackets line up. Kerlock, Galbraith, and Lolly. But those are the guys that's been productive today. Kerlock, a single and a run scored in 2 trips. So the run production has come from this part of the lineup. So Jackets need 1 to walk us off with a big region win. Swing and a miss. Cohen Griffin, the lefty, has kept us at bay. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Dillon chased a breaking ball out of the strike zone there. Now he's got to really battle hard here. The 0-2 pitch. High chopper. Second baseman retreats, takes a big hop. The throw to first. And not in time. Dylan Carlock hustles out a infield hit. There's your potential winning run on first base. And Josh Worthington coming on to run for them. As we mentioned, Josh with 8 stolen bases. Carter Galbraith has singled and scored in 2 trips. That hit him. So first and second, nobody out. And they're going to make the claim that he was out across the plate, I guess, is what they're going to claim when he hit him. So the Fitzgerald coach talking to the base umpire now. The pitch was right in on Carter's fifth, as he was right in on his fist as he was squaring to bunt. The Jackets have got Josh Worthington at second, Carter Galbraith at first right now, and Braden Lawley coming to the plate. And the discussion continues. Fitzgerald trying to claim the rule is no longer in effect that I don't believe that the batter has to make an attempt to get out of the way, but Carter was squaring to try to bunt. The pitch kept running in on him. Not much you can do to get out of the way when you're squaring up to bunt. So Braden Lawley is probably going to be called on to bunt here with first and second, nobody out. Winning run for the Jackets in scoring position now. First baseman setting up about 5 or 6 feet in on the grass. Lawley squares to bunt, takes it low for ball 1. First baseman creeping in, try to get the force at third. If it's spun his way, ball in there, but the pitcher's going to throw to third. They will get the force at third. So bunned it too hard, right back to the pitcher. Lawley's aboard on the fielder's choice. 1 out, runners first and second for Jude Worthington. Jude's had a tough day. He's 0 for 2. But it needs, the senior editor Truett McConnell can come through here, we'll dance on the walk-off. That misses low, ball 1. Carter Galbraith at second, now Braden Lawley at first, 1 away. Jackets and Canes are tied at 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Count evens at 1-1. Come on, Jude. Hey, Jude, get me a hit. It's out of play. Count goes to 1-2. Malachi Smith waits on deck. A ball and 2 strikes. And they're to right field. Right fielder, that's over his head, and that should be the ball game. He's chasing down the corner. Carter Galbraith had to wait, see if it's caught. He's round third. The throw to the plate will not be made, and the Jackets walk it off. Jude Worthington with a walk-off double to win the ball game in a big, huge region win for the Yellow Jackets. 3-2 is your final score. And what a win for the Jackets as they get a huge win to start this series, 3-2. Wow, that's a nail biter. But let's take a few few seconds here, get some words from our sponsors. We're going to total things up and be back with the Lumber City Drug postgame show. This is the Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket Baseball Network.
Williams Brothers Trucking is now hiring qualified CDL Class A licensed drivers with at least 2 years over-the-road tractor-trailer experience.
Williams Brothers Trucking has an excellent benefits package. They have quarterly bonuses. They have great insurance.
They offer flexibility as far as your work schedule. You're not really pressured into starting at any certain time throughout the day.
Be home every day with family-owned and operated Williams Brothers Trucking. Apply now online.
Go Jackets!
Big region win for the Jackets to go to 13-0 in region play. 3 runs, 5 hits for Jeff Davis, 1 error. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Fitzgerald. Andrew White comes on in relief of Eli Saunders and will pick up the win. Jude Worthington with the game winner walk-off double to send the Jackets off to a big region win. Now the Jackets are now 13-0 in region play. Fitzgerald falls to 11-4. So that gives us a little extra breathing room, but we still need to win this series. We will head to Fitzgerald on Thursday for Game 2. Be back here Friday for Game 3 of this series. And tell you what, that was a great game. Cohen Griffin pitched his heart out for the Canes. He went 7 innings. He allowed 5 hits and 3 runs. So he pitched well enough to win, but thankfully he didn't. Here's the man, Jude Worthington, game winner. Congratulations, big guy. Tell you what, that was a tough game with a really good team, and tell you what, we had to earn everything we got tonight.
Yes, sir. Their pitcher was on tonight. He was pounding the strike zone, and even when he wasn't, it was a good enough pitch to swing at. So.
Right. I tell you what, though, you'd had some tough luck earlier in the game, but you came up there with a game on the line, the winning run at second base, and smoked one into right field. I know that made you feel really good.
I keep finding myself in them 2-strike counts.
Right.
And, got in it, and I find myself in it so much. I just knew I had to try to do a job. Just put it in play is all I was thinking, and it just happened to work out for me there.
Well, you got the job done, and we walked off with a big win. Can't rest too much because we got to go to their place on Thursday, and still got a region seating on the line, so it can't back off now. We got to keep the pedal to the metal
and turn the focus up. Need to be more focused next game than we were this game. I think that's a big deal.
Congratulations on the game-winning hit, Jude Worthington. Dylan Carlock comes in. Dylan, boy, what a game that was!
Yeah, sorry, this should not have been that close.
Yeah, 2 hits tonight. So the bottom part of the lineup carried the team on offense tonight.
Yes, sir.
You and Carter and Jude with the game winner there. So it takes 12 or 14 players to get this thing done.
Yes, sir. It takes everybody. It ain't just a couple people, in the top of the lineup. It's everybody.
That's right. Big win tonight. You caught Eli, who was solid through 7 innings. Good to see Andrew get back out there and get a solid inning in and pick up a couple of strikeouts.
Yes, sir.
and get the win.
Yes, sir. Andrew looked good out there.
He did look good, so good to see him back on the mound.
Yes, sir.
A huge win against a tough regional opponent. We got 2 more with these guys. Y'all don't make them as close for the rest of the
Oh, we'll try not to. We gotta come in here and work tomorrow.
Yeah,
you know,
got a lot of work to do.
Got to hit better.
We got to find the bats. They've kind of gone quiet the last couple of games, but
yeah, we'll find it though.
We'll get it found.
Yes,
Congratulations on the win, Dylan. Dylan Carlock. Zach Hewlett comes in here. Zach started shortstop tonight, made some nice plays out there at short. Tell you what, that is a good team that we found a way to win tonight.
Yes, sir, we did.
I tell you that playing behind a guy like Eli, who is just strike machine and gets it and throws it, that really has to help you guys out on the field. Tell us a little bit about working behind him.
Well, Eli, he hits the spots and everything. It gives us defense to work with him. And if you make plays, you throw good pitches and get out of there.
You must. I'm imagining as a shortstop, you like it when your pitcher works quickly. It doesn't give you time to fall back on your heels any, does it?
Yeah, it keeps you on your toes, and so you won't get lazy out there.
All right. Well, congratulations on the big win tonight.
Thank you.
Zach Hewlett. Carter Gallup joins me there. Carter, a couple of hits tonight. You scored the winning run after being hit by a pitch. As I mentioned to Dylan, you and Dylan, that bottom half of the lineup kind of had to carry the team offensively tonight.
Yes, sir. Ugly game. We didn't play our best, whatever. But you can say whatever you want. Win's a win.
Yeah,
so
win's a win. We don't apologize for winning.
We got a little luck right here. But
right.
You ain't gonna win games like that. I tell you that.
Well, it's baseball, and you never know what It's a wicked game at times, but sometimes you just have to find ways to win, and that's what championship teams do.
Right.
May not be their best that night, but they work through and don't quit to the end and find a way to come out with a win.
That's right. But a win's a win. So
we got to go Thursday to their place and try to get another win.
That's right. We got one more day to practice right here tomorrow, and fix some mistakes. So go from there and get ready on Thursday.
Just play jacket ball.
One game at a time.
Congratulations on the win tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Carter Gabbard, who scored the game-winning run. Eli pitched 6 solid innings, filling the strike zone. I tell you what, that's a tough team. It kind of got to you a little bit in the 6th, but all in all, a very solid outing.
Yes, sir. 6 inning. For the first 3 or 4, I filled up the zone, hitting all my spots. And
you got
towards later in the game, my arm, I wouldn't say it was getting tired, but there was a little fatigue catching in, and I just was not hitting my spots. And, when you throw pitches over the middle of the plate, they're going to hit it like they did. And, ultimately, we have to hit the ball better than what we did tonight. And if we want to win it all, that game's not good enough.
Right. We got to – but you found a way to win. That's what good teams do is when the chips are on the table, y'all find a way to cash in to get the walk-off win.
Yes, sir. We talked about the other after Vidalia. The good teams, the championship caliber teams, find a way to win when they're not playing good. And, we found a way. We didn't play very good. We played good enough to win.
Right.
But that last inning, we did what we had to, got on base, got the bunt, and then we got the hit to right field.
Yep. And that's what it takes. Well, we got to go Thursday over to their place and see if we can pick up a win and win the series. That's the important thing right now.
Yes, sir. Winning games at one at a time. We won tonight. Now we got to win Thursday, and then once we're done with Thursday, we'll worry about Friday.
All right. Well, let's go get them Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Eli Saunders, congratulations on the win tonight. Coach Lash joins us here. Coach, kind of a gut check game tonight. Both 2 good teams and 2 good pitchers out there, and your bottom part of the lineup found a way to get us a win. They got the runs early and got us on the board, then found a way to get the winning run.
Yeah, I tell you, that was it was a weird game. It just felt like, even though we wasn't behind, it felt like we were behind the whole game. It just felt like we were trying to play catch up and kind of get our footing, and we just never could. And you got to tip your cap to their pitcher. He kept us kind of in check right there. We took some bad swings on some bad pitches here and there, and we had a lot of pop-ups tonight for some reason. A lot of balls that we fouled off that we shouldn't have. We haven't been fouling those balls off, I should say. We've been putting those balls in play, but we're fouling balls off, and he had something to do with that. But
right.
Look, Fitzgerald has always been Fitzgerald, man. We've never played those guys and it been just kind of not a gut-wrenching playoff type. Every base runner, every pitch, every out was huge, and that's the way this game played out. And I heard them as they were coming off the field right there as I was walking across, and they're already telling their guys, that's 1 out of 3. That's just one game out of 3. We still got game 2 and game 3, and and that reminded me a lot of what Coach Barnes said at Westside Augusta that year. And so they're preaching the right message right there. After
it don't matter which two you win, just win 2.
And so it kind of feels like we didn't win. We didn't play very good. We did some stuff that was a little bit uncharacteristic. I heard Eli talking about, he missed a couple spots against their good hitters. I think one of the doubles was on a 0-2 pitch, and he left it out over the plate, and that's what those kind of hitters are going to do. They're going to punish it. I told Cody, I said, was that – he told me where that pitch was supposed to be, and he said it was down the heart of the plate. And I said, well, we're fortunate he didn't hit it out of the ballpark. Luckily, he only hit a double with it, so. But, and I told our guys the other day, we don't need to be a team that has to rely on luck. The way we played the other night in Vidalia, and we didn't play awful, but we played in a way where we were going to have to get some breaks and we were going to have to get some good fortune, and it didn't happen. You can't count on that, and you have to, coaches say all the time, you got to make your own luck or whatever the case may be, but we just got to do a little bit better job when we got in a tight game again. We get runners in scoring position, we get runners – we get a runner on, we got to move him over. We didn't do some of those little things. We didn't capitalize on an opportunity, and the opportunity may be with 2 strikes. It may be with less than 2 strikes. Or with 2 outs, it may be less than 2 outs. But we didn't capitalize Friday, and we didn't capitalize tonight. And it could have come back to haunt us, and luckily it didn't. But it very easily could have hurt us whenever we didn't come through in some of those spots. So, and it seems like we've said this a lot over the last few games. We didn't play great, but we just gutted it out. Well, I'm ready to start playing better, and not having to gut out these games. So, but that's what you're going to have to do if you can get in the playoffs. A lot of those games are like this, and you have to kind of find a way. But if you can play good and you feel like you play good, then you can control some of that. So, we got a short practice day tomorrow. We got a JV game here at 3:00. So, we need to try to find a way to get some stuff done between now and Thursday, because if their players are listening to what their coaches say, and I'm sure they are, they're going to come firing at it like it's game 1 on Thursday.
Well, it's a huge series in terms of region seeding, and we're getting down here to the short rows in the region. It's good to get the first win of this series, but like I said, there's 2 more to go, and we got to go their place for the next one.
Yeah, and it's you almost feel like they got a little momentum, even though the game didn't work out. It feels like they got a little momentum going into Thursday. So we better find some energy somewhere and match it, or else we'll come back with our heads hanging on Thursday. So maybe we can kind of get that figured out between now and then.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the big win tonight.
All right.
Let's go get them Thursday. Coach Paul Glass joined us here as the Jackets walk it off tonight to beat Fitzgerald by a score of 3-2. Our next broadcast will be Thursday on the road at Fitzgerald. Scheduled start time is 6 o'clock. That's going to wind us up here tonight. For my partner Ethan Dixon, this is Jim Sewell. Good night, everybody.